Welcome to our class today, focused around pregnancy when you're feeling nauseous and tired and fatigued. So we know most of us, if you're lucky not to feel nauseous, especially during your first trimester, we kind of feel like we need to move our body, but not too intensely. So today I have put together a nice, gentle, loving, kind practice for you to move your body and move as slowly as you'd like. Bring in your props if you need them. Bring in your bolsters, your blocks, pillows, books if you don't have them. Today I may bring in some props, I may not, but please know that you can bring in your props anytime you want, okay? Come into a comfortable seated position and we will start our class today. Gently rest your hands over your knees. You may feel comfortable softly closing the eyelids down, or maybe just lower your gaze down over the tip of the nose. And let's just take a few moments before we start to soften, to ground into the body. And find the flow of your breath. I know through experience, when you feel quite nauseous during pregnancy, it's not nice. When you're feeling really tired and fatigued, it's not so great either. Pregnancy has its ups and its downs for us. So just find your breath. Feel the flow of the breath as you draw the breath in and out. Starting to bring calmness into your body, into your mind. Maybe gently place your hands on your belly. Feel the baby. Just really bringing awareness into your space, your body, your baby, your breath. If the eyes are closed, open the eyes now and gently rest your hands over your knees. Bring in a nice big shoulder roll. Roll the shoulders up and gently relax them down the back. Try that again. In as you lift, exhale as you lower. One more time. We tend to get a little bit of stiffness in the neck and the shoulders, and this will really just help here. So lower the ear towards the shoulder, feel a nice deep stretch in the neck here. And come back to center with the head and do the same in the opposite side. Just really notice how it feels from one side to the other. You may be sleeping a wee bit funny on one side. The neck always tells. Come back to center. So come into some seated cat-cows. So just gently draw the breath in, drop the head back. And as you exhale, tuck the chin in towards the chest and you'll feel a nice stretch here up the back of the neck. Inhale, lift. Open the chest, open the heart. Exhale, round. And you can start to arch the back. Exhale, round. Hold it here just for a breath or two. Keep your hands over your knees and maybe just bring a little gentle sway in side to side. If you're really tight in the upper back, this will Start to release. You'll notice you'll feel. Come back to center. Gently extend the leg out. Now, depending on where you are in your pregnancy, you can bring the foot and rest it to the inside of the thigh, or you can keep it a little bit far away. Reach the arms all the way up and gently twist towards the bent knee. Really moving into the spine. But like I said, nothing too intense. Arms, reach them all the way up. Slide the arm to the inside of the thigh. Top arm reaches all the way up and over. Really start to focus more on lifting and opening up through the chest. Maybe if you're feeling really tired today, you might want to bend the bottom elbow and rest the head on the hand, and this might feel nice and comfortable here. Draw the breath in. I like to close my eyes here, but if it doesn't feel comfortable in your body today, please don't do it. Release from your pose. Gently turn the upper body or twist towards the straight leg. You're going to reach your arms up one more time and gently come forward into a single-legged forward fold. Now, depending on how you're feeling today, maybe you don't want to take your stretch too intense. Maybe you want to come onto spider fingers and lower the nose to the knee, the forehead to the shin. Or, like I said, you can bring in your props if you need, or maybe up tall is nice and comfortable for you. Just feel a nice gentle release in your hamstring. On your next breath, start to lift the head and walk your hands back towards the body. Twist back towards the middle of the mat. Bend the straight leg and just extend and take it to the opposite side. So you want your toes to point up. Again, just place your foot where feels really comfortable for you. Arms reach all the way up and just twist towards the bent knee. Those days when we feel we just want a nice gentle walk in the park and just some movement, nothing too intense. This is the perfect practice for you. Twist back towards the front and lower the arm down. Reach the hand towards the foot. Top arm comes all the way over, and really embrace a nice stretch in the side of the body. Feel the rib cage opening. Again, remember you have the choice. You can bend the elbow and just rest the head on your hand here. It's nice and relaxing. Inhale, lift. Twist the upper body towards the straight leg. You might need to adjust the hips just slightly, the same way I did. Reach the arms all the way up and come into your single-legged forward fold. Drop, 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 drop. Again, just being mindful. Our practice today isn't about pushing. I don't think it really is during pregnancy anyway. I think that kind of goes out the window. It's more about maintenance. It's more about really feeling good in your body. If you can go a little bit lower, please do take that option. Amazing. On your next breath, lift your head, walk your hands back, twist back towards the middle of the mat. Bend the knee and cross in fact, don't cross the legs over. Now, bring your feet in a prayer position, but I want you to take your feet further out, so more of a diamond shape. You're going to feel a nice stretch in the outer hips here. So just gently start to move a wee bit side to side if it feels nice, or maybe just bring a wee bit of movement into the knees. We're going to fold forward here, so I'd love for you to take a nice big reach with the arms up towards the ceiling. If you can lower the arms behind the back, drop the head back and bring a nice deep stretch into your chest. Bring the head back to the front of the room, arms reach all the way up. Gently fold forward, fold forward. If you can bring your hands over the feet, amazing. Hold it here. Again, this might be a good place to bring your prop in if you want, your bolster, your block, and just rest here. Find a nice deep stretch. On your next breath, lift your head, release your prop if you have it. From here, reach the legs out nice and straight in front of you. I'm going to turn side on so you guys can see side on. So legs are out into a forward fold position, but please take your feet mat width apart. Again, you can bring your prop in, your bolster if you'd like. I think I'm going to bring mine in today. Reach the arms all the way up. One last time, lower the hands behind the hips, squeeze the shoulder blades, drop your head back. Lift the head, push off the hands, reach them all the way up. Keep pointing the toes up as you fold forward, and just give your bolster, your pillow a nice hug. Feeling a nice release in your hamstrings here. Breathe in, lift your head and walk back. From here, get rid of your prop. Oh, so I'm going to turn back to face the front. You guys can stay exactly where you are. So all you want to do is bend your knees and bring your feet flat on the floor. The feet are still mat width apart. Bring your hands and rest them on the mat, and all I want you to do is drop the knees to the right and to the left. One last time, and as you drop the knees down, I want you to lift the upper body, hold it here, keep the legs in this position, and just start to walk the hands out. Bring the chest and rest it over the top of the thighs. You can bring your block, your bolster in here if it feels comfortable. And just hold it here. If you can get your chest all the way down, please take your chest all the way down. And you'll feel a nice release in your glutes. So this is like a modified pigeon. So if this is feeling a little bit too easy and you're not getting A nice release, a nice stretch. Know that you can take your pigeon pose as an option. This is just exactly where I am today, hopefully where you are too. Lift your heads and gently lift up nice and tall. Start to rotate the knees and drop to the opposite side. So it's kind of like an S shape. And walk the hands all the way out. You can bring your prop with you if you've got it, or just hold it here, lowering down onto the elbows and the forearms. On the front foot, you want to continue to pull the toes towards the shin, deepening the stretch in the outer glute. Sometimes just simple wee moments like this make you feel really grateful in the moment. I hope you feel the same. They do for me. Amazing. Lift your head. Walk back onto your hands. From here, come back to center, gently crossing the feet at the ankles. Come over into tabletop position. From here, excuse me, I'm just going to move this bolster out the way. From here, come into child's pose. Take your knees mat width apart, allow your big toes to touch. Gently melt your forehead down onto the mat. Press pause here. Maybe start to bring a little bit of movement into your hips. Again, this feels really nice in the hips and the lower back if there's any stiffness going on here. Hold your body still. Walk your hands to the top right hand corner of your mat. And if you want to take the stretch a wee bit deeper, take your left hand over the top of your right. And just hold it here. You'll feel a nice deep stretch in the left side of your body. So good to push the pause button. Walk your hands back into the middle of the mat, then take them over to the opposite side. Again, if you would like to take the stretch a little bit deeper, please take your right hand over the top of your left and press pause here. On your next breath in, walk your hands back to the middle of the mat. Gently start to slide your hands back under your shoulders. Slide the knees back under the hips and lift your hips from your heels. Maybe move a little bit side to side. Start to walk the hands all the way out towards the top of the mat. Come into your puppy pose, your heart melon pose. Just melt the heart down. Drop the forehead down and hold it here. This is another really nice one to do if you're feeling that you need to stretch the front of the body, the shoulders, the chest. One last breath. Breathe in and lift your head. Walk your hands back under your shoulders here. Maybe you feel called to just do a few circles with the rhythm of your breath. Change direction. Last one here. Let's finish our practice. So just gently come into child's pose. Bring your bolster, your pillow in if you would like. And let's finish off here. In child's pose position, there's nothing better than giving your pillow, your bolster a nice hug. Hold it here. Again, just take a few breaths. Feel into the stillness. Your baby, your belly. It really depends on what stage you're at. So generally it's first trimester we feel really low. So it's all about TLC. TLC for mama. One last breath. You can stay here for a wee bit longer if you have the time. I don't want to move if I'm honest, but if you're ready, lift your head. Walk the hips back onto the heels. Maybe take this opportunity to thank yourself for showing up for you, for your baby. Please know that you're doing an amazing job. Your body is working so hard to grow your baby strong, healthy. So really be kind to yourself, and I hope to see you again on the next video. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you.